Hey guys, Kevin Downey from Kevin M. Downey. Thanks so much for taking the time today. Really appreciate it. This video, I want to talk about vertical targeting strategy for cold outreach within direct mail and similar companies. There's a lot of vendors in B2B that we work with, quite a few, where vertical targeting can come into play or comes into play naturally. But there are some industries where it can be done and it isn't within organizations. And when I work with the companies, I certainly make the recommendation in case of direct mail, in the case of certain kinds of other print, certainly in marketing in general and advertising. And I'm trying to think of some other ones where we definitely like to do it. Sometimes within promotional products, add specialty and corporate gift. And there's some others, right? Video production, where vertical targeting is the way to go. And I want to explain why it is so much more effective than having reps just target geographically. Now, when a mass list of all kinds of targets in an area, right? Now, this doesn't mean if, let's say you're a direct mail company and you say, well, we only target Chicago and we're Northern Illinois, and so our lists our list is smaller. If we broke up our list vertically, they're smaller. That's okay. I still want reps. I still want those lists broken up by vertical for reps. And here's why. And with email infrastructure, if you do your email, if you do a high volume email, I want to see those emails all broken up to those target audiences, right? It makes a lot more sense, makes everything more effective. So what is vertical targeting? What do I mean by this? Vertical targeting is when you target companies by their vertical or niche business. So let's use an example on my screen of a target list for a client in the direct mail space, tree services. And so we build lists based on these verticals: tree service, lawn and landscaping, divorce attorneys or family and domestic law attorneys, whatever, right? All these different things. Why do we do that? Why do we want to do that? Well, the natural thing at first you should think of is because you then tailor your pitch. Right? You tailor your pitch to that audience and you say, hey, John, Kevin, from XYZ Print, we do direct mail specifically for tree service companies. It's going to catch their ear. We do video production specifically for tree service companies. Okay, that's interesting. It's going to get their attention more than just say we do direct mail, right? Okay. If you're geo-targeting, in, let's say, Chicago, in my example, right? All your clients are in Northern Illinois, and you say, hey, Johnny, Kevin from XYZ Print, we do direct mail specifically for tree service companies in the Chicagoland area. Okay. Well, they want to make sure you don't have the same ad running to the same houses for multiple clients, but outside of that, right? But most direct mail companies can target regionally or nationally, right? So as an example, but it doesn't really matter, right? You can still do the vertical targeting. So the beginning end of the pitch is you want to tailor the pitch to that audience. Hey, we do direct mail for tree service companies. Great, you got my attention. I'm a tree service company. Now the kicker. I have a sample ad for another client in another area. Usually we want to say they're not competing, right? From another part of the country. Best performing direct mail piece we've ever heard about, ever run, statistically, metrically, whatever. Great performer. Client's killing it. It's ringing the phone off the hook for him. I want to send you a sample, a watermarked sample of that ad. I'm going to send over our pricing and what we do and, rate card, whatever, right? Might send you collateral about our company and whatever, right? Doesn't matter what you're going to send them. All they care about is that sample ad. You got an ad that's working for somebody else, I want to see it. They might want to steal it. That's okay. That gets us a prospect. That gets us a lead. So now we're going to send them that watermarked version. We're going to send collateral, the rep. We're going to keep them on the phone, right? And all that process I talk about in other videos, right? Whether it's sales doing their own cold outreach or it's business development reps doing lead generation or appointment setting for sales. Doesn't matter. Pitch is still the same, okay? Front end of the pitch anyway, and then it tweaks a little based on, again, that little bit depending on the business, right? But again, vertical targeting, if you can do it, it is the best way to target your reps. And even if you have really short lists that are like 1,000 a piece, that's okay. That's okay. Divide up the list and have the rep focus on an audience for a week, 2 weeks, a month, Whatever it is, it gets them fluidity and traction. But ideally, in this space case of direct mail and video production and some other advertising stuff, we build a team of reps, and that team of reps is literally targeting. They have one vertical or two verticals they target all year, and that's it. And they go in stretch. Let's say they have more than one. They'll go for a stretch of time on one vertical a month, and then they'll switch verticals for a month or 2 months, whatever. Doesn't matter. But keep them on a vertical. We have a couple clients, their reps are all vertically based. They target one vertical apiece. That's it. That's all they target. Case of this one, tree service and lawn and landscape companies. It's basically the same types of businesses, but that's all the rep targets in this case. And then they got other reps to target the medical, like the optometry and the chiropractic and the vet. And then you've got another rep that targets dentists. And then you got another, because there's tons of those. And then you got another rep that targets very specific types of contractors. And maybe, windows and siding. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. But that's how you make your reps so much more effective, more confident in what they are doing day to day. Vertical targeting. Think about it. It's great. If you need any help recruiting and training reps, building out your cold outreach process, building email infrastructure for you to send cold email in high volume, reach out to us. KevinMDowney.com. This is our website. There's a schedule a call link up in the upper right-hand corner. Schedule a call. Let's talk about how we can help you, okay? Thanks for being here today. Best of luck in business in 26, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.